Martina, look at me. Look at my hand. Put your hand there. Yes. Whose skin is darker? No, mine. Mine is darker. Mine is darker because I am Spanish. Martina, do you want a cucumber? No? I am Spanish. Is my skin darker or is yours darker? Mine is darker. Say mine is darker. Eva Longoria, Martina. Yes, correct. And am I a better person than you? Because my skin is darker? Or are you a better person than me because your skin is not as dark as mine? Excuse me. Martina, are you better than me or am I better than you because you're... Excuse me. I'll handle this. And you a better person than me or am I better than you because your skin is a different color? No. No. Of course not. I'm not a better person than you because of my skin. That was my wonderful, amazing, wonderful, all of that, yada, 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 things. Wife, Hilaria, from España. People often ask me if I miss Kim, and the answer is no. I'm very happy. Really happy with Hilaria. A lot of people are going around and saying that my wife is from Boston. She never lived in Spain. She's not Spanish. All of her family are from New England since before the American Revolution. That's not our truth. You don't know. You don't live with her, constantly forgetting words in English, her second language. Just the other day we were making kale chips for all of our children, 12 in total. Kale chips, 7 children. And, well, they weren't kale chips, they were actually spinach chips, but if we don't call them kale chips, the 7 children will not eat them. Not one of them. The children. Not one of the chips. We have to call them kale chips. And Hilaria, she couldn't remember the word for kale in English, and I said, I think we call it kale. I think it's actually an English word. We laughed. We cried. But then I reminded her that they're not actually kale chips, and she said, oh, yes, they're, and she couldn't remember the word. God bless her. She couldn't remember the word in American for espinacas. I said, it's spinach, honey. Honey, it's spinach. Excuse me. I believe they're spinach chips. Okay, I'll handle this, I said. I'll handle the spinach chips from here. I'll break it to the kids that they are not, in fact, kale chips, that they are espinacas chips, okay?
One of the toughest things for the Baldwins was telling their 2 oldest children. Hilaria and Alec did it together.
There's no way that you can explain this that isn't awful, because it's awful. Kale chips that are in the oven. Actually, these ones are spinach chips today. Sometimes I make kale, sometimes I make spinach, but if I don't call them kale chips, the kids won't eat them. And so I thought I was going to do it without Alec. He said, no, I cannot be a coward. I have to be there.
I'm gonna answer the question.
And then when I tell them, Carmen started saying to me, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this?
Eva Longoria, Penelope Cruz. There's no kale, I said.
I want to unknow this. She used the word unknow. And Alex said, I want to know it too.